here in New York, the Friday before the opener of New York gun season. Got snow up here, which is good. Hopefully it sticks for tomorrow and Sunday. Tomorrow looks like maybe rain, but I'm hoping up here in the mountains because we got some good elevation here that it's more of a snow than rain. Looks like it has been because it's been raining this week and this is good snow. So way up here, low deer density, but it's a great time to hunt. It's a great, fun time. Bunch of boys come up, stay in a cabin, play some poker. Uncle Pat killed a buck a couple nights ago, so hopefully he comes up. That'd be cool. But we're going up here to this top of this ridge, just a little bit below the top, where a finger ridge goes out 3 ways, kind of looks like a turkey foot. I've never been in here before, but that looks like a good spot, as good a spot as any. We don't ever do any scouting up here, we just come and hunt. It's more fun that way, like the good old days before trail cameras and everything else came along. Just go hunt. But stay tuned and hopefully we're stacking and bringing a couple bucks home. Last time we had snow in New York, we went 2 for 3 and should have went 3 for 3, but Uncle Tim missed a nice one. But they're hunting, Uncle Tim and my dad, they're hunting the camp property right now, and then coming up later, it's about an hour 45 drive, maybe longer, maybe closer to 2. And then, so I'm gonna get my spot hung up, get my saddle crap in a tree, and come back, and by the time I'm out, they should be on their way, and I'll help them find their spots, and then it'll be a good old time. Looking forward to it. Stay tuned. Well, that just happened. 6:43 a.m. Hardly light. 10 minutes after legal shooting light, I just hear a little pit, pat down the valley coming up to me. I'm like, man, that sounds so far away. And I'm looking. All of a sudden, I see a body at 30 freaking yards. I'm like, oh my gosh. He's got a rack. I'm like, boom. Dropped him like a stone, baby. Dropped him like a stone, baby. Here's Hunt Club back on the board in New York. Now I'm a little ways from the truck, so since it's so bright and early on opening morning, I think I'm gonna field dress them out here, cut them up, pack them out. If I gotta take 2 trips, I will. I got a lot of day to kill now, and not enough beer to start drinking this early. Feels good, man. Hope the boys are having a great time like I am. That's a nice New York buck. It's a 6-point. That's a nice New York buck. He's a 6-point, baby. He's a 6-point. Oh. Thank you, buddy. My sons are gonna love looking at you. I gotta get this thing out. I can't wait to call him. I can't wait to call Archie. He's been on my case for the last month, the entire season. Every time I come home, he says I'm not allowed to come home unless I got a rack with me. I'm trying to explain to him because he's 4. It doesn't always work out, but he's breaking my heart because I'm coming home empty-handed. But not this time, baby. Not this time.
Hey, Tim Pierce Hunt Club here. I'm up in New York, and it's the opening day of rifle season in New York. I'm in the Allegheny State Park. I'm pretty close to a place we call Mount Oneida, and had a great morning. I'm about to show you the 15th deer I've seen. It's about 10:30, 11 o'clock, something like that. And this is the 5th buck. So it's been a good morning. Usually don't get them this good. And there he is. Nice New York State 8-point. Yeah, they get bigger than this up here. They shoot some wall hangers, but they're far and few between. This certainly is a trophy buck for the Allegheny State Park. So, and you can see the shot was true. Now the hard work begins. Oh man, I am still trying to get this deer out. There he is there. All right, still trying to get him out. Learning what an old man I am. Feels like he's about 400 pounds. Truth be told, 20 years ago, I probably put him on my shoulder and walk him out. Now 100 yards feels like a tough road. I don't know what I got going on there. Guess that makes that buck legal. I don't think it's a cut, but it might be. Yeah, looks like a scratch. Collateral damage. Well, off to try to drag it another 300-400 yards.
Well, 3 hours from Pittsburgh, and here's where I ended up. Cogden Trail. Number 3, looks like Hammerhead smacked himself a scrub rack.
Scrub rack? And that's a New York monster.
Hey, fuck. When'd you get that?
10:30 this morning.
Wow.
5th buck I saw.
Really?
Yeah, 14 deer, 5th buck.
That the nicest?
Yeah, I saw another one like this. I couldn't get a shot at him. And I did miss one.
Did you?
Yeah, I
nice
missed
one?
a 6-point. Yeah.
What's he? 9.
He's an 8.
8?
8. Yeah.
Oh.
Those guys better get out of the woods, man. Lightning coming.
Is it really?
Yeah, lightning strikes within 10 miles. Yeah, for New York, that's a pig. 1 mile up into the woods.
I thought you were 600 yards off.
No, I was a mile into the woods.
What happened to that guy?
That guy, he never retired. He came out of retirement.
He said, hell with that. Oh.
So I turn around and I turn around and I freeze, but I can't touch my gun because she's coming right at me. And next thing you know, I'm on a knoll, and she comes up the knoll and looks right at me, like comes right up. She's 15 yards away, and meanwhile I saw he was a buck. All right, so now she freezes. She locks. He locks at 70 yards. I can only see his ass. That's the only thing I can see. Right. So she's like stomping, and then she looks up, and then she's down, and she knows I'm something that she doesn't like, but she doesn't know what it. She takes off running. Well, he takes off running, and I cracked the shot at him, and they just took off. I missed them. So that was a 6-point. That was similar to the one you got.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I missed him. So they go down the valley. And I'm standing there, and what was the next group that came through? Oh, the next group was a group of 3. I think there was 3. I have no clue. I turn around, and down the valley comes 3 deer, and I'm watching. Oh, third one's a buck. He's got about 4 or 5 inches on one side and 3 inches on another. Looked like one was busted off. And I'm like, I'm not going to shoot him, but let's see if I could shoot him. Right? So I just lay it out there like I could shoot, and I'm waiting for him to come outside this tree, and I bring my gun down, and they took off running, and I don't know why. But here, they took off running because a buck came down off the hill and started chasing them. Jesus. So this buck comes down off the hill, similar to the one that I shot, chases them down into the valley. Meanwhile, there's shots going off down next to the road, down below me, on each side of me.
Surrounded.
Oh yeah, and I'm seeing deer, so it's just a matter of time, right? And so they go down into the valley, and then I look back up the hill after those 4 went down, and here come 3 more, and it's another spike with 2 doe, okay? But then I can see up on top of the hill 2 monster deer. Like they're going, and I got them through one opening, and that was it. Didn't see what they were, not on the scope, just with my eyes. Never saw them again, but they went down the hill. Meanwhile, they're shooting down in the bottom, down by the road. Well, they're all running to the shooting, which was really weird because you didn't expect them to stop and then maybe come back my way. Nope, they went down right to the shooting. So then I'm waiting.
Getting smart. They know those tags are filled. All right, they're tagged out. Let's run.
Yeah, let's go. So then all of a sudden the guy at the scrape pops one off, and he shoots one time and then another shot, but it was like 2 or 3 minutes later. Sounded like he was finishing it off. So he shoots, and about 15 minutes right from where he was, this single comes up through, and it's a buck. And he's 200 yards out, and it looks like he's going to stay 200 yards out all the way. And then all of a sudden he just stops, and I'm like, shit, where is he? Where is he? I know he's a buck. And all of a sudden he just turns on a dime and comes right to me, and that's this guy.
How far?
When I shot him, he was 100 yards because he came and then he cut back and was going up the valley. He was 100 yards. I hit him on the first one, and then I shot 4 more times. Jesus. Now wait, he went up and laid down, all right? And he's sitting there laying. I finished him off from my stand. All I could see was his head and part of his front shoulder, but he was laying down because he'd been hit.
Well, you got shot the first time.
No, it's I think there's one through his back, there's one through his shoulders, and then I clipped him in the leg on one other one. So I hit him 3 out of 4 times. I was on my knees, in my climber, on my knees, trying to get a hole so that I could shoot him in the shoulder because I didn't want to get down.
Would he have died if you didn't shoot him?
I think so. Yeah. He ran up.